In today's episode, I'm picking up on my tour through Montana, where I'm filming at 11 different farms throughout the state. I'll be visiting 3 separate flower farms in Havre, Vaughn, and in Roundup. Now I have to make a little bit of a disclaimer. As you can see, this video is being published in December, but as you can tell from the clips in the video, it is definitely not December in Montana. That's right, this footage was filmed or is from late July. I've been pretty busy the past few months editing these very videos from this project, and along with all the other projects that I've been working on since then, that these vlogs sort of kind of got pushed to the side. Now, this was definitely one of my biggest projects to date, and I really didn't want to disappoint. The good news is that I have like 7 other vlogs that I've already shot and filmed, and I think I'm shooting another one at the end of this week. And I just need to find time to edit them. But with this project being done, I now have that time. So my goal is to finish editing all these backlogged vlogs. That way what I'm uploading is current content and not stuff from months ago. So bear with me for a couple weeks. Okay, end of disclaimer, and back to the vlog. I don't remember if I mentioned this in a prior video or not. But each of these highlight videos was supposed to be between 3 and 5 minutes long. And it's been my experience that for a 3-minute video like this, I'll need about 45 to 60 B-roll shots. And that comes out to about 15 to 20 per minute. And so when I'm out in the field like this, I'm racking my brain trying to come up with unique shots. Sometimes I'm getting different angles of the subject. And here I'm just trying to grab as many shots as I can and trying to be as creative as possible, you know, in a scenario like this where there isn't a location change. Now, here I am setting up for the interview portion. One thing we tried to emphasize or communicate to the people that we were working with that it takes me about, at least 45 minutes to an hour to set up for the interview. Generally, I like to have at least an hour to set up. That way I don't feel like I'm rushing. But sometimes I can get it done in 45 minutes. One of the challenges of this project was figuring out a spot where we could conduct the interview. And this was for all of the 11 videos that we did. I always try and stay away from doing it outside, or at least out of the way of the direct sunlight. I just don't have the grip gear, the big diffuser flags to make it look nice. So I did my best to try and keep it indoors where I could control the lighting. One of the things about this project is, I'm going to these different farms, and I'm only there for one day, and a lot of these places, their operation it's year round. So there's parts of their operation, parts of their business that I just am not able to capture being here only one day. So when it comes to the edit, I'm gonna have to rely a lot on photos or videos that they have to put into the video, because in the interviews we talk about their process, what they do, from start to finish, what early in the season looks like for them, what their actual season looks like, what the end of the season looks like, what their off season looks like, and obviously I can't capture a lot of that, so I have to rely on the photos and videos that they send me. So all in all, though, I think, we're able to make do with what we have. And so I'm looking forward to moving on to the next leg of the trip, to the next farm that we'll be at. And soon enough, this, the 2-week project will be wrapped up and we can get to editing. Well, considering I'm publishing, this vlog months later, I'm actually already finished editing all 11 videos. And so when they're available publicly, I'll let you guys know, because I'd be curious to know what you guys think of them and how you might approach a project like this, where you're on site for only one day, actually a few hours, and what your thought process might be and how you would tackle that. You know, they wanted a 3 to 5 minute video. Usually with clients, I try and push them towards, you know, the 3-minute mark, especially if there aren't many location changes, just because it's difficult in terms of finding supplemental material to put over the A-roll, the interview. And so I'm always pushing towards something a little shorter. I finished the videos. They were all in about the 4-minute range. And so I would be curious to know how you guys would approach a project like this, where you're only on site for a couple hours. That's why I mentioned, you know, multiple times throughout this that I really did rely, or have to rely, on the photos or things that they sent to me. But I'm curious how you guys would approach something like this. Okay, day 3 of the trip. Ran into a little bit of road construction. Thankfully, though, it didn't make me late.
Do I say what it was?
One thing I learned about cut flowers on this trip was that flowers like to be cut early in the morning or late in the evening, and that's because of the heat. And yes, despite what you may have heard, it does get hot in Montana. This whole trip was near triple digits the entire time. Anyway, at our last stop here in Roundup, the producer actually was able to cut some flowers for us, which we weren't able to see at the other 2 flower farms because, you know, we got there too late. But, you know, at this one, she was able to, she said, yeah, I'll cut some flowers. So I was able to get some really good B-roll footage of her cutting the flowers, which was great because I wasn't able to do that at the other 2 flower farms.
Oh my god.
All right, that's it for this vlog. I promise to start uploading more quickly. The next vlog will be the last one for this project with the farmers. I have some other ones that I've shot. I gave a talk locally that I did a vlog on. I was part of a documentary. Let's see, I went to Wyoming a couple weeks ago. I'm going to a basketball tournament this weekend. And I'm filming all of that. So be on the lookout for those. If you made it this far, I thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I do. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.